What's up, everybody? It's Coach D. Today we're gonna be showing you guys how to mark up gold. First thing you got to do is go to your horizontal line and mark up your daily high, which is going to be marked in gold. Then we can go to our daily low, get the same horizontal line, and that's gonna be in gold. We go to the hour, look at the last 4 hours. Since we have a engulfed candle, you concentrate on that engulfed candle because that's a lot of pips in between that engulfed candle. So we're going to concentrate just on that. And what we're going to do is mark that up, get the horizontal line, mark that up in white. So we change the color to white. Then we get the same horizontal line, mark up the top of that engulfed candle. Next thing we're going to do, that's going to be our range. What we do is get the rectangle tool. We pull that up, and that's our range. Make sure that's right. That will be our range. Then we turn it into a 15-minute candle, and that's our markup. That's pretty much our markup. What we do next pretty much is I'm going to show you guys a chart that I use to determine when is it time to take a good trade. And from what I see, only thing we can do is wait and watch for it to do the breaks. That's all we do. It's all about being patient. So what I want to do is go out of here. I want to go out of this screen share and take you to another platform. I want to go to the back office. I'm going to share that. And we're going to go to the general, to the community. And let me find a chart. I know I sent the chart to someone. This computer is really acting up. As far as you see, it's twitching for some reason. I don't want to go there. I want to go back. Hopefully I can show you guys this chart that I use to take entries. So let me see. I did right here. I want to go into here. For some reason it's acting up, of course. I don't know why I keep going there. The screen share is acting up for some reason. I don't want to go to the new members. I want to go to here. Let's see if it'll do it. Sorry about the confusion, but it keep going to the welcome new. Okay, so this might be it. So right here, I want to open this up and show you guys what to do once you have your markup. As you see, the screen is kind of being bouncy. I think it's not recognizing the screen share that good. Will it open? I don't know if it's going to open. I'm trying to get it to open. Here we go. So the first thing we're going to do once we have our markup is check the news. You want to pretty much check the high impact news from the red folders. I use my FX book. You should download that app so you can check every day when this news going to hit. Usually news hit during New York. This is a New York pair, so always understand gold open up at 8:30 a.m. daily, Monday through Friday. Now, it do move during Asian session and London, but its proper session is New York. Now, it can move 1,000 pips during Asian. It's just, for some reason, you always want to make sure you understand what's the main session for gold, and that's it. Now, The second thing I do is determine market structure. The way you do that is with the 15-minute time frame, EMA 50. Make sure your MetaTrader 4 is set for that so you can understand what is the market structure, so you can determine how to take a good trade. If it's above, if the candles are above the EMA 50, only look for buys. If the EMA 50 is below, then you only look for sales. That's keeping it simple. I just told you about time sessions. Then you got the 3R setup. That's my main play. Once it break the range, you want to look for a retracement, a rejection to react. That's the 3R play. Either way, it go. That's pretty much telling you. I just told you about the no trade zone. That's the burgundy area. That's when you do not. That's the no trade zone. You just do not take a trade within that zone if you're new, especially if you're new. Some people know how to take. If it's just bouncing up and down within the range, some people know how to get their 20 pips and dip from that, but I don't recommend that for new people. Always wait till it breaks. Risk management, always set a stop loss. Only risk 1 to 5% of your funds. And I teach people the $100 concept. For every $100, you want to use a 0.01. So if you start off with $100, use 0.01. At $200, you use 0.02. At $300, you use 0.03, and so on. That's how you grow an account. That's how you compound it. The mental check, are you patient? Don't be forcing trades. This is just a good checklist. Check out this checklist. The main final rule is if you don't have a setup, don't take a trade. The discipline equal profit. Once you discipline and do these steps daily, once you learn to mark up your charts daily, you will become a good trader. It's that simple. So hopefully you guys could understand what I just went through as far as with the markup. If you have any questions, feel free to ask questions. Do it. Start doing markups. Get you a trading view. Get trading view. Start marking up charts. That's the only way you're going to become a good trader. It's that simple. This is Coach D. I'm going to get off this platform right now because it's not acting right for one. Kind of upset about it, but at least I somewhat told you guys what I do to take a trade. That's all I do every day. Is keep it simple. There's nothing more simple than this if you follow these rules. You guys have a great day. This is Coach D. I'm out.